back. South African gospel musician Loyiso Ginger Majeng describes himself as a born-again child of God who's a versatile artist with spontaneous sounds within. Born and raised in Mdantsane in the Eastern Cape, Ginger started singing from a tender age and imitated the musicians such as Dr Rebecca Malope. He then went on to record his debut single late last year titled Sithembe Wena. Ginger Majeng joins me now in studio to take us through how his journey in the industry has been. Ginger, very good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Good morning, sir.
Good to see you, man, and good to have you on the show this morning. Take us back to the moment you knew, good say, hi, man, you've got this thing in you. You've got this gospel, you know, the fire burning inside you.
I was very young, I don't remember the age, because as all I can remember is that since I was very young, I've been singing and I've been just singing. So I cannot say which age, but I've been just singing throughout. But I started realizing that I can sing in high school, then gospel also before I ended high school. That's when I got into gospel. Okay,
and as I've mentioned in the intro, you started off by imitating such a gospel great as Rebecca Malope, and we certainly hope that you're not imitating anybody now because you're just your own self.
Yeah, I'm being myself. It's no imitation. It's just Ginger.
Good stuff, good stuff. So I believe you were a backing singer at some point?
Yeah, I backed so many people in the Eastern Cape, and I've done that for many years, which is one of them is Dr Kanyisa, just to name a few, Sithembe Wena, Spokazi Sondishe. Yeah, those are the people, artists back at home that I've worked with and did backing for.
And being a backing artist, what did it teach you about your own self as an artist in the industry?
Discipline.
Discipline.
Discipline and time. It's very important. I can't waste anybody's time.
Yes.
So as an artist now, I understand very well what it means to be disciplined and being on time at everything that I do.
Tell me something, as a backing artist or a backing vocalist, do you see yourself as just backing for that particular artist, or do you consider it as a stepping stone to launching your own music career, as it were?
For me, it was a stepping stone. It was a ladder that I was climbing.
Okay.
So it was from backing to being an artist now. So it was more like a stepping stone into where I'm heading as Ginger.
Do you normally get the necessary support from the main artists that you're backing for?
Yes. So much. They are very supportive. They are very supportive. I'm working with the Revelation Music now under Ukamva Mcinga, which is a brother to Ubetu Mcinga. So you can just imagine. So it's support all the way.
Right.
Yeah.
And we certainly hope that you're going to support your own backing vocalists.
Obviously.
To launch their own careers.
I will do that.
Good stuff, Ben. And late last year, you recorded your debut single titled Sithembe Wena. Speak to us about what this song is all about.
The song is about trusting God in everything. As we would remember, we've just ended lockdown recently, and throughout that time, it has been a song of particularly that season, and it spoke more and well of the season, that we trust God, that we are going to conquer, we are going to live. Some died and they did not imagine themselves dying, but they are no more. So the song speaks to us and trusting God throughout this time, and even transitioning from the COVID time into going normal into the normal. We still trust God even with that.
So how would you classify your genre? Is it praise, or is it worship, or is it a mixture of both?
It's a mixture of both. Okay. It's just gospel. It's gospel, and also I don't like to confine myself as a gospel artist also, because I can sing almost anything, but particularly the song is gospel. Maybe you can say it's worship.
Okay. Do you also write your own songs?
Yes, I do write my own songs.
So what goes in your mind when you write that song? Is it, I mean, do the lyrics appear in a dream, or is it something in reaction or in response to whatever is happening?
It's always different. The case is always different. Sometimes it's a dream, sometimes it's an experience that I get at that particular time.
Okay.
Then I get some lyrics, or sometimes I get a melody, then find lyrics for the melody. So it's always different. It depends. So each song is different.
Yeah. And just how important is it to own your music? Because if you write your music and do the vocals, add the vocal prowess into that particular song, just how important is it owning your own craft?
It's very important. It's very important so that you don't have the back and forth of other people when you're doing your music.
Indeed.
So it's solemnly yours and everything about it is yours. So it's very important.
Now that you've embarked on this project as a solo artist, how has the journey been so far?
It has not been easy because of lockdown. I released the song in mid-lockdown, so it has not been easy, but we, as the song says, we trust God, Sithembe Wena in everything. So we are hoping for even more greater things as we have stepped into these doors today.
Yeah, and speaking of greater things, what are your plans? What do you have up your sleeve?
We are still planning on going city to city, marketing the song and promoting the song since now the lockdown is over.
Yeah.
So after that, then we might do a live activity recording.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So do you want to give us a hint or tease us?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
All right, I mean, we are coming to one of the biggest weekends in the Christian calendar, the Easter weekend. What are your plans?
My plans this year is just to be church as a church member. So I don't have any gigs or anything.
Okay.
So I'll be at my church that weekend.
Are you also open to collaborations?
Yeah, I'm open to collaborations.
Who would you love to collaborate with?
Yeah, many.
Okay.
Many, but just I would say Unati Mzegeli, one of the artists in the hood. So yeah.
Okay.
And many others.
And many others.
Yeah.
Okay. And who do you look up to?
I look
for inspiration.
I look up to the likes of Benjamin Dube. I look up to the likes of Pogazi Sondiche, people with a different sound.
Yes,
That's it basically.
All right. So how do your fans connect with you?
They can contact me on social media. I'm Loyiso Ginger Majeng on all socials, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
All right. Great stuff, man. Great chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
All right. That was a South African gospel musician, Ginger Majeng, and we've been talking to him about his journey in the industry as well as his debut single, Sithembe Wena.